artist is the wonderful Kate Taylor. The album, the latest by Kate, is Beautiful Road. And thank you so much for being here. It's so good to see you.
It's really nice to be here,
And first, would you introduce your mates here?
Sure. This is my friend and guitar player, Billy Derby.
Billy?
We call him Rockabilly.
Very good.
Billy Derby. And this is our music director and drummer, Sam Zucchini.
Hey, Sam. Hello. So you mentioned Rockabilly. You had this very interesting life. You sort of split it between Martha's Vineyard and North Carolina.
Yes.
Were exposed to Rockabilly, and you sort of mushed together a whole bunch of different musical influences.
Well, that's right. It all came in there, and now it's all got to come out. So yeah, there's a lot of Southern, experiences, musical experiences, bluegrass, country, rockabilly, gospel, Appalachian folk, and then R&B, the blues.
When you say it's all got to come out, it's interesting. People should know that you took a little break. Last album you'd done was 1979. You took a break before you did this.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
To raise a family. But you came back into this not because you had to get, make a living. You came back in this because you had to.
That's right.
Is that right?
That's right. Yeah, we obviously, you love. I loved being a mother and raising my children, and music was always on the, always there. Like I was appearing nightly in my kitchen, and like I like to say, we were cooking. But we were developing some songs, and over time, Charlie, my late husband Charlie, and I kept thinking that someday we'd get a chance to come up, get back to it, and so the kids got big, and the recording equipment got smaller, so we could start making a record, in the living room, and here we are.
On your website, there's this wonderful link to where we can see an Annie Leibovitz photo session with your extended family. And I was looking at those photos by the wonderful Annie Leibovitz and thinking, if they did one of those DNA test studies, do you think they could sort of isolate the genotypes that are responsible for, there's nobody in your family that seems to be interested in something like hedge fund managing. There's could they isolate some music gene?
Yeah, you know what it is? It's the ham. It's ham. That's all it is. But no, there is. Who knows? There may be. And if they find it in me, you can have some.
Oh, I'd love so. Are you kidding?
Wouldn't that be cool to get a DNA transplant and have some ham?
Ever since I auditioned for a role in South Pacific in high school, and they wrote "cannot sing," I've envied that DNA.
That's not good.
One of the things that was interesting too is it talks about in that thing that it shows another extended family getting together where they always play music. The wonderful Arlo Guthrie.
Right.
And it said of your family, you don't get together all that often.
Yeah.
When you do, does somebody always bring out a guitar, or would you rather talk about something else? The Red Sox, yes,
yeah,
the Patriots.
It is really rare that we get a chance to get together. But I'll tell you, there was one time, a few years ago, we got together to celebrate our grandmother's 95th birthday. And we got a chance to do some singing then. And when we were kids, we did a lot of singing together. But these days, Livingston will join me on stage, and sometimes I get a chance to sit in with James, and we work together some, and we now have Ben coming up. And,
he was on the show a while back.
Yeah, he's great.
You get a chance to perform with all kinds of great musicians Sunday night at this fundraiser.
Yes.
Who's going to be there that you're looking forward to seeing the most?
Well, besides Chuck.
Besides the great Chuck.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, a very, very dear and old friend of ours, Chuck Lavelle, is the keyboard player for these sessions of this show, and he's also he plays with the Rolling Stones. I've
heard of them.
Yeah. They had a couple of hits out there. But Chuck, I used to play with my brother Alex, and he also played on Beautiful Road. So it'll be great to play with him.
What are you going to play for us next?
We've got a song called Red Tail Hawk.
Red Tail Hawk by Kate Taylor. And to see Kate and so much more great music, Sunday night, Berkeley Performance Center. Be there or be square. I'll get out of the way.